"It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows," said Epictetus. Every habit, every gesture repeated daily, leaves a mark on the mind and body, often without us realizing it. What is considered normal or harmless over time can turn into a silent trap for ourselves. You might think that aging is an inevitable and inescapable process, yet many of the wrinkles on the face, as well as the marks on the soul, are nothing more than the result of choices and behaviors repeated over time. In this video, we explore 13 aspects of daily life that, without realizing it, accelerate the aging of the body and mind. Discovering them all, without missing any, could make a significant difference for you. We will do this through the lens of stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to live with balance, virtue, and wisdom. I wish you a pleasant viewing. The first habit that tends to go unnoticed is not smiling enough. Smiling is not only a sign of joy, but also an act of rebellion against the difficulties of life. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." The Stoics remind us that facing adversity with serenity is the key to maintaining balance. Smiling relaxes the mind, promotes the production of wellness hormones, and reduces stress. Not smiling enough is equivalent to depriving the body of these benefits. One of its most powerful resources is like neglecting a garden that, without care, slowly withers. Following this line of thought, we move on to the second habit, sleeping less than 8 hours. The Stoics valued discipline and respect for one's body, considering it a temple. Sleep is the time when the body regenerates, an essential process to keep the mind clear and the body healthy. Neglecting rest is like interrupting the work of a craftsman who is trying to repair the damage of the previous day. The result? Chronic fatigue, premature aging, and an unresponsive mind. An anecdote tells that Marcus Aurelius, although he often got up at dawn to reflect and write down his thoughts, never neglected the importance of sleep. In his conversations with himself, he emphasized how the body must be respected and cared for as an essential part of our nature. If you like, subscribe to the channel and leave a precious like on the video. Thank you for the support. No less important is the third habit, not drinking enough water. Dehydration, although often underestimated, compromises the functioning of the entire organism. The Stoics considered adequate water consumption a gesture of respect towards oneself and one's nature. Like a plant that withers without water, the human body also loses vitality and freshness if it is not adequately hydrated. The fourth habit is not getting enough exercise. Again, Marcus Aurelius in his work emphasized the importance of keeping the body in movement to respect one's nature. The body is made to move. Letting it become sedentary is like letting an ancient instrument rust. Regular physical activity strengthens not only the muscles but also the mind, giving vitality and stamina. Seneca said, "What is difficult in training will be easy in battle." For him, facing daily challenges with discipline and commitment, especially the most tiring ones, prepares a person to face the greatest difficulties of life with strength and resilience. The fifth habit is abusing sugars. Here, we enter the territory of excess. The Stoics taught to live in moderation, avoiding anything that could damage internal balance. Sugar, if consumed in excessive quantities, not only accelerates the deterioration of the skin, but also compromises internal health, causing glycemic spikes that undermine the stability of the body and mind. Scientific data confirms that excessive sugar consumption compromises the health of the body, increasing the risk of inflammation and metabolic problems. A similar case is the sixth habit, excessive alcohol. The Stoics did not demonize wine, but they encouraged moderation and responsible consumption. This is because alcohol abuse clouds judgment, damages vital organs, and promotes premature aging. Like a boat that loses its compass, The mind under the influence of alcohol also loses its direction. A very wise quote by Marcus Aurelius states, "It is better to be master of oneself than to be master of the world." The seventh habit is following drastic diets. Control and discipline, the cornerstones of stoicism, teach that one should never push oneself to extremes. Depriving the body of essential nutrients or subjecting it to drastic changes is not a demonstration of strength, but of imprudence. Every change must be gradual and conscious, respecting the natural rhythms of the body. The Stoics also argued that self-discipline is the true inner strength. Extreme diets based on excessive deprivation disrupt the natural balance and are not in line with living according to nature. The eighth bad habit is consuming too much caffeine. The Stoics would have considered the excessive use of stimulants a sign of weakness and an escape from natural rhythms. While it is true that in ancient times, stimulants such as herbs and decoctions were used to increase energy, the Stoics would have viewed excess as an escape from discipline. Caffeine, when consumed in excess, causes anxiety, insomnia, and addiction, making the body a slave to a vicious cycle. Moderate consumption, however, can promote concentration without compromising balance. The ninth habit is neglecting regular medical checkups. The Stoics emphasize the importance of knowing yourself, which includes listening to your body's signals. Care for one's health is the foundation of happiness and strength. Seneca said, "Ignoring periodic checkups is like neglecting a warning." Prevention is an act of wisdom because it allows you to intervene before small problems become big obstacles. The 10th habit is related to daily stress. Living at the mercy of emotions and external pressures distances us from the Stoic ideal of serenity. The Stoics taught us to control our passions and accept what we cannot change. Chronic stress is a silent enemy that accelerates aging, but practices such as meditation and reflection can help us regain inner peace. If you worry about anything you can't control, you'll waste your life. Marcus Aurelius reminded us of this timeless wisdom. The 11th habit is poor posture during the day. It reflects both the mental and physical state. The Stoics in this case would have considered proper posture not only a sign of discipline, but also of self-respect. A straight back and balanced posture positively influence both the body and the mind. Zeno of Citium, considered the founder of Stoicism, was said to always walk with an upright posture to demonstrate that dignity begins with physical attitude. The 12th habit concerns smoking, a behavior unknown at the time of the Stoics, as tobacco was introduced into Europe only centuries later. And yet these wise thinkers who valued health as a tool for pursuing virtue would certainly have considered smoking an act that compromised one's nature. Each cigarette could be seen as a small wound inflicted on the body, reducing the ability to live a full and meaningful life. This stands in contrast to the Stoic ideal of harmony between mind and body. The 13th habit is not using sunscreen daily. These ancient masters taught the importance of taking care of everything within our control. Protecting your skin from sun damage is a simple but essential gesture. Ignoring this precaution leads to premature aging, while adopting this small measure can make a big difference in the long run. Marcus Aurelius argued, "Take what nature offers you, but protect what is under your control." In short, for Stoic teachers, living according to nature means respecting both your body and mind. Each habit analyzed is nothing more than an invitation to be aware of your choices and to cultivate virtues such as moderation, discipline, and wisdom. That's it for this video. Let me know what you think. See you soon.